What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a quick match reaction to the game that's just finished. Celtic 0, Kaitat Almaty 0 in the Champions League qualifier. Celtic failing to take a result to Kazakhstan for next week's second leg. I'm not going to waste too much time on this one. That was absolutely shocking, absolutely terrible. Celtic was so poor. It really was terrible. Nobody turned up. I think it was an absolute shocking performance. But the biggest problem for this, and I've said this for over 20 years, is those people upstairs. Those people upstairs who own the club should not be there. They should be removed right now, you know, in the director's box. They shouldn't be allowed to leave until they announce that they've resigned. It's ridiculous. Sitting there on £80 million in the bank, not investing in the team for Europe is an absolute joke. The board have absolutely no idea what's going on in modern day football. All they care about is dominating domestically. And to be honest, I don't even think we played well domestically this season. Yes, we won games, but it's not been great performances, to be honest. And yeah, it's just a complete joke. It really is a complete joke. Rodgers looks absolutely fuming. I would be as well. He's not going to stay. If he resigned tonight, I wouldn't blame him. We won't win next week. We're going to be out of the Champions League qualifying. I know that sounds negative and stuff, but we haven't got the quality. It was so bloody obvious that we don't have the quality to get into the Champions League. And the board just sat there and haven't invested. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Fair play to Kaitat. You know, Kaitat defended superbly. They blocked every single bit of space. We tried to get through. You know, we didn't move the ball with any pace. Certain people were dreadful. Liam Scales playing at left back is just a joke. But again, that's Celtic's recruitment strategy. Not getting in a left back to help Tierney, who was booked for nothing tonight. You know, Kieran Tierney getting booked was an absolute joke, but that doesn't excuse the performance from Celtic tonight. They were absolutely garbage. They really were. You know, Kaitat Almaty won all the battles in the first half. You know, physically, we were bullied at times. It's just ridiculous. We have no physicality in the team. It's just outrageous. It really is. Yang was our best player, and that's absolutely shocking. You know, Yang, who was on the brink of going to Norwich because he's not good enough, came on in the second half and actually done more than what any of our other wingers done in the first half. I thought Benjamin Nigan was extremely poor. I thought Adam Eder was shocking, but then saying that, he had no service. And so it deserved it. So it deserved nothing from this game. I hope Kaitat beat us next week, to be honest, to get rid of this board, because they need to go. I've had enough of this now. This is ridiculous. And these people upstairs should not be leaving the stadium tonight, as I said. They should be stuck in that box, and the fans should be not refusing to let them out, because they're not investing. They're not investing. They think it's okay. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I haven't got nothing else to say, really. I'm not surprised. It's dreadful. It's unbelievably shocking. It's not surprising. We won't win next week in Kazakhstan. We'll get beat and we'll be in the Europa League, which is just absolutely shocking. I'd rather we were out of Europe altogether, to be honest. But yeah, this is the board's fault. You know, the board are an absolute joke. You know, James Forrest had our best chance of the game, hitting the post. It was a really good save by the goalkeeper. But, you know, and Kaitat had a goal ruled out, which was lucky in the first half, where we completely fucked it up in defence, like we always do. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we've got Livingston on Saturday. Again, it's going to be the same situation. Livingston will be watching that game, and I say, okay, what we do is we just sit back and try and hit on the break in set pieces. On the break, we look so poor, you know, defensively. It really was bad. You know, Carter Vickers made a complete fuck up at one point, and the guy chipped it over Schmeichel and it just went over the bar. But yeah, I have no words to say. I'll do a reaction to the Livingston game on Saturday. I'm just so despondent at this point. You know, I'm sick of these people running the club. They need to go. Will they go? Probably not, which is just ridiculous. You know, they need to be removed right now. And yeah, thanks for this video. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.